Imagine a world without a switch. No lights, no phones, no internet, silence, darkness. It's a scary thought, isn't it? Our modern lives are built on a complex web of technology we take for granted every single day. But what if that web snapped? You would be left with only your wits, your hands, and your will to survive. This is the world our Stone Age ancestors navigated every single day. They didn't just survive in this world, they thrived. They learned to read the land, to understand nature's rhythms, and to rely on skills passed down through generations. These skills are not lost to history. They are a part of our human heritage, waiting to be rediscovered. People often think of the Stone Age as a brutal, primitive time. While it was tough, it was also a time of incredible ingenuity and resilience. Fire is life. In a survival situation, it is your #1 priority. It is warmth when you are freezing, light in the suffocating darkness, and a way to purify your water and cook your food. Fire is also a powerful psychological tool. The sight and sound of a crackling fire can chase away fear and bring hope when things seem bleak. For Stone Age people, a fire was the heart of their camp. It was a beacon that kept dangerous predators at bay and a gathering place that forged the bonds of community. They knew that mastering fire was the difference between living and dying. Without it, survival in many parts of the world would have been impossible. To make fire, our ancestors became masters of friction. They discovered that rubbing 2 pieces of wood together with enough speed and pressure would create a hot, fine dust, an ember. This ember, in a dry tinder bundle, could be blown into flame. They also learned to strike certain rocks, flint, even pyrite, together to create a shower of sparks. These sparks, aimed at char cloth or dry fungus, would ignite the tinder. These methods require patience, practice, and the right materials. The key is preparation. Have tinder and kindling ready before the first spark. Learn this vital skill with caution. After fire, your next priorities are water and shelter. You can survive weeks without food, but only a few days without water. Dehydration clouds judgment. Follow animal tracks downhill. Look for lush green vegetation. Dig in outer bends of dry riverbeds. Collect rain and morning dew. Finding water is half the battle. Clear water can hide bacteria and parasites. Boil to purify. Rolling boil 1 minute. At higher altitudes, about 3 minutes. No container? Filter through cloth, sand, then charcoal to remove sediment and some impurities. Collect rainwater in a clean container when possible. Once water is planned, think shelter. A good shelter protects from rain, wind, sun, and cold. Vital for rest and morale. Ancestors used fallen trees as ridgepoles, wove branches and piled leaves and moss to waterproof. Caves offered protection. Key principle: choose safe locations away from flash floods and rockfalls. Use natural windbreaks. Practice a lean-to. Find a stout branch or prop a pole. Lean ribs close together. Weave thinner branches, then add debris, leaves, pine needles, grass, bark, for insulation and waterproofing. Thicker is better. Make it just big enough to lie down. Smaller spaces warm easier. A good shelter is a lifesaver. With warmth, water, shelter secured, your mind turns to food. But to get food, you need tools. Early humans were defined by making and using tools. A simple sharp edge changed everything. Cut meat, scrape hides, shape wood, strike flint with a hammerstone, knapping to break sharp flakes. Shape knives, spear points, axe heads. Wood and bone made needles, hooks, and clubs. No master needed. Find a natural sharp edge, slate or fine-grained rock, especially in riverbeds. Use it to make a digging stick or a simple spear. A heavy rounded stone becomes a hammer. Drive stakes or cracknuts. Mindset matters. See objects for what they could become. They were hunter-gatherers, hunting animals, gathering wild plants. They knew local flora, edible, medicinal, poisonous. Fruits, nuts, seeds, roots and greens provided reliable calories. One mistake can be fatal. Be 100% certain of plant identity before eating. No single skill was more important to Stone Age survival than teamwork. Humans aren't the fastest or strongest. Our strength is cooperation. Small groups shared work, protected each other, and cared for the vulnerable. Skills complemented. Tool makers, trackers, plant experts. Together more resilient. In survival, mindset is critical. Panic is the enemy. Focus on the next task. Small wins create confidence. Practice safely. Learn 5 local edible plants, 3 knots, build a lean-to, take a basic first aid course. Share the journey. Respect the environment. Leave no trace. These skills connect you to history and nature. They teach calm, resourcefulness, and resilience. Be curious. Get out there and learn. Start with one small step.